In a world where wealth is worshipped and success is glorified, we often romanticize the lives of billionaires as if their achievements were forged by luck, talent, or divine favor. But beneath the polished narratives of hard work and dedication lies a hidden architecture of strategies, ruthless, calculated, and unapologetically pragmatic. These are the rules that the rich will never speak about in public circles, not because they are illegal or immoral, but because they expose the raw, unfiltered truth of power. As a Stoic observer of human behavior, it becomes clear that their ascent is not built on emotion or wishful thinking but on a Machiavellian understanding of life. Today, we peel back the curtain and reveal 7 unseen principles that shape the actions, decisions, and philosophies of the world's wealthiest individuals. These insights are not meant to be admired, they are meant to be understood, studied, and applied with wisdom. 1. Power is built in silence, not noise. Billionaires understand the Stoic truth that genuine progress thrives in quiet places. They do not announce their every step, desire, or strategy because noise invites resistance, jealousy, and sabotage. Instead, they move beneath the radar, building silently while the world remains distracted by entertainment and gossip. They follow Machiavelli's principle that concealment is a form of control. The less people know, the less they can interfere. While others seek validation through social media, billionaires seek leverage. They reveal only fragments of their lives to the public, carefully curated to shape perception without exposing vulnerability. The world sees their success but never their preparation. And this is intentional. A silent move cannot be predicted, competed with, or stopped. Their wealth expands not because they are lucky, but because they mastered the art of closing their mouth and opening their mind. 2. Every relationship is an investment, or a liability. To the wealthy, relationships are not emotional attachments. They are strategic positions on a chessboard. Billionaires study people with the same precision they study markets. They understand who elevates them, who drains them, who can be trusted, and who must be kept at a distance. They operate with a cold Stoic clarity. A person is either a multiplier or a subtractor. This is why their inner circles are small, often consisting of individuals who share vision, discretion, and intelligence. Machiavelli taught that alliances must be formed with calculation, not sentiment, and every billionaire subconsciously reflects this. They do not surround themselves with people who feel good, they surround themselves with people who perform well. They maintain polite relationships with everyone, but intimate ones with almost no one. In their world, access is currency, and they never give it to those who cannot increase their value. 3. They control their emotions like a weapon. Emotion is the Achilles heel of the average man, but for a billionaire, emotional control is the sharpest blade in their arsenal. They know that fear, anger, excitement, and ego distort judgment and create blind spots. So they train themselves to respond, not react. This Stoic discipline helps them remain stable in chaos, calm during crises, and rational in negotiations where billions are at stake. Machiavelli wrote that the leader must learn to think coldly while others panic. The wealthy embody this. When markets crash, they do not tremble, they buy. When opportunities emerge, they do not rush, they analyze. When people insult them, they do not retaliate impulsively, they redirect their energy where it matters. Their emotional neutrality is not natural. It is trained, practiced, and reinforced through years of facing pressure. To them, the man who controls his emotions controls his destiny. 4. Information is their most valuable currency. Money is powerful, but information is invincible. Billionaires invest heavily in acquiring accurate, timely information that gives them an advantage over the masses. They pay for advisors, analysts, experts, data, predictions, and insights that most people are too cheap or too uninterested to seek. They understand Machiavelli's rule: whoever has superior intelligence wins without fighting. While the average person reacts to news after it breaks, billionaires act long before the headline appears. They use information to anticipate trends, avoid threats, and identify opportunities invisible to the untrained eye. And they guard their own information fiercely, revealing only what benefits them. They speak less than they know and observe more than they say. This imbalance, knowing more while saying less, is one of their greatest advantages and one of the reasons they remain ahead. 5. They play the long game, not the emotional game. The wealthy understand a truth that many cannot accept. Meaningful success requires endurance, patience, and delayed gratification. They do not chase quick wins or emotional highs. Instead, they plant seeds that may take years to grow. They are willing to sacrifice comfort today for power tomorrow. This long-term positioning is deeply Machiavellian. Every move is calculated not for immediate pleasure but for strategic dominance. A billionaire will endure years of criticism, uncertainty, or public doubt because their eyes are fixed not on today's noise, but on tomorrow's reward. While others quit when it gets difficult, the wealthy adapt, pivot, and persist. Their resilience is not loud or dramatic. It is cold, silent, and relentless. They recognize that time is the ultimate weapon and that most people fail because they lack the discipline to wait. 6. They never compete. They create the game. Competition is for those who lack imagination. Billionaires rarely enter crowded spaces. Instead, they design their own arenas where they hold the advantage. They follow Machiavelli's strategy of shaping the battlefield before entering it. They do not fight for existing power, they create new power structures. This mindset frees them from scarcity thinking. They innovate, disrupt, and redefine entire industries, forcing the world to adapt to their vision. When people try to compete with them, they are already 5 steps ahead. While the average person wastes energy comparing themselves to others, billionaires build systems others must follow. This is why they are rarely threatened. They are too busy creating worlds that others haven't even imagined yet. 7. They understand human nature better than anyone else. At the core of every billionaire's strategy lies an unspoken mastery of human behavior. They understand what people desire, fear, envy, admire, and avoid. They know how to influence perception, shape narratives, and manipulate incentives in ways that seem almost invisible. They do not resist human nature, they leverage it. Machiavelli taught that power belongs to the one who understands people, not the one who loves them. Billionaires apply this principle quietly. They design products that feed desires, businesses that solve anxieties, and brands that make people feel seen. They know that humans are emotional creatures living in an emotional world, and they position themselves to benefit from that truth. But beneath their strategies lies a Stoic wisdom. Never expect the world to change. Understand it, adapt to it, and use it to build the life you desire.